Do you always die like this? Today, I'm going to teach you how to go from moving and dying like that to this.
Enemy remaining.
4 and
Last player standing.
Before we begin, a good tip is to display the shooting error graph to show you when you're moving and shooting or when you're stationary. Now, really quickly to go over some terms, strafing is the act of moving from left to right using your A and D keys, but while strafing, you can't shoot or else your bullets go everywhere. A skill that originates from Counter-Strike is Counter-Strafing, which is moving in the opposite direction to counteract your momentum. When going left, you counter-strafe by clicking D, and when going right, you counter-strafe by clicking A. In Valorant, a lot of people believe that counter-strafing is pointless because letting go of your key completely stops your momentum. And although this is true, meaning that counter-strafing technically isn't necessary, it is an important skill that can help you be more consistent with knowing when to shoot. To practice this skill, let's first remove the mouse movement variable and focus strictly on keyboard movement. In the range, use the center pillar and while keeping your crosshair head level, strafe left to right and shoot only when you begin to move in the opposite direction, hence counter-strafing. If this feels too fast, you can also move closer and extend your strafes only shooting when you reach the corners of the windowsill, like this. Sometimes you'll miss, and that's okay. Counter-strafing should become a habit, and habits take time to form. Now, let's add bots and make it a bit harder. While still keeping your crosshair head level, start strafing, and when your crosshair arrives at a bot's head, try to counter-strafe and shoot. This will feel hard at first because there's a lot going on, but take your time and you'll slowly get better. Finally, let's add mouse movement back into play with Elimination 50. Start strafing around and counter-strafe to shoot when the bots appear. Once you get comfortable doing this, you're ready to head into death matches and start practicing against real players. Tomorrow, I'll be covering how to peek angles, which will involve today's episode of Counter-Strafing, but also mouse control from episode 1 covering raw aim, so make sure to watch that video if you haven't already. I'll also demonstrate when to crouch, since a lot of you have been interested in how I crouch peek angles. If you enjoy these type of videos, likes and follows are greatly appreciated.